Welcome back to Medieval Dynasty. So, this is actually going to be... it's I don't know. I'm not sure whether or not this will be the final episode of Medieval Dynasty Commentary Series for this particular season. And by season, I mean a grouping of episodes, because as you'll know, I've done a second one. Well, this is actually my second one, the reboot. And my first one was about a 3-day season when we first got the game, when it was first released in early access. But the reason why I'm thinking this may end up being the final episode is because we finally got news that the game is coming out to 1.0, the final release. That's exciting. We're really excited about what's to come there. But there's a little bit of an issue that's going to happen going forward. So they released a little update, if you will, about what is going to happen when 1.0 comes out. And because of all the changes that they're going to implement, such as bandits, new quest lines, all that fun stuff, the saves for anything early access may or may not work. So I'm going to go ahead and read this for you guys while we go. And you'll see our little village right out there over the sunset, which it looks beautiful. Hello, village leaders. We have some important information regarding Medieval Dynasty 1.0 full release and your current save files. Some of you ask us, what will happen to the game saves in early access version of the game once Medieval Dynasty enters the 1.0 state? Well, the answer is a bit complicated. So sit back, grab a cup of tea and coffee, and read through all the info that you need to know, which we're going to do that now. Since we are adding new storylines, fixes, new characters, changes to the map, and more to Medieval Dynasty, your current saves may not function properly from early access to the 1.0 version. However, we have 3 options or workarounds that you may want to take a look at before the full release occurs. So you can download the 1.0 release update and enjoy a new Medieval Dynasty experience from the beginning. However, this time around you'll be able to take part in the new extended storyline, which sounds fun. That on our way to creating a successful dynasty. You meet new people, gain access to all the new additions and features that will be coming along with the 1.0 release, experiencing exciting twists, go on new quests, and experience Medieval Dynasty in all of its glory. Option 2. This option is for all villagers who do not want to start from scratch, which, if you can look here on the map, we've got a nice setup here, so I'm not really sure what we're going to do there. From all of you who wish to continue your village as they are, we will create a separate save branch on Steam so you can enjoy and grow out your already built dynasties. You will not lose your saves, and you can continue to develop your villages exactly as before. This branch will support Medieval Dynasty version 6.0.5. Keep in mind, though, if you choose this option, you will miss out on new content that will be added in the 1.0 full release. If this is a deal breaker for you, well, this might just be the option for you. All right, or if this is not a deal breaker. Option 3, if you do not want to miss out on previous work and you want to enjoy new content, this workaround might be for you. And this is where it's going to be a little different for us. You can load your early access save file in the Medieval Dynasty 1.0 version. If you do that, most of the new content should work properly. However, some problems may occur. Due to changes to the map and environment, you may find your village is floating in the air. Oh, that might be an issue. Or be stuck in the ground, or might find a bandit camp in your village. Keep in mind that though this is a workaround, the new storyline and quests will not be available. If this is something you do not mind and are okay with possible errors and mistakes, this is the option for you. So, the 3 options that we have obviously are not ideal all the way around, because you see our village is really starting to really grow out. I'm giving you a little tour of this village in this final episode here. You'll see we have our nice little housing district. We got this mayor's house-ish thing. More houses along the main drag. We got our barn. And actually, we have 6 fields currently rolling, which looks pretty neat. I like that. I was going to put some fences down through the center, and I may still do that when I unlock the stone fences to kind of give a little bit of separation. But, you know, that is what it is. We got our tavern, our food storage, our hunting lodges out there in the woods, which you can make out right there. My house. Hi, how you doing? I like that house. Hey, wife. Is that you, wife? No, that's not my wife. They all look the same after a while. And, of course, our fishing hut down here. So, this is the problem. With all the new stuff, I'm sure that most people would actually want to see all the 1.0 changes. But with this being the 34th episode of this Medieval Dynasty series, I put a lot of hours into this village, collecting it, growing it, doing all the fun stuff for it. And I'm not entirely sure if I want to give that up. But both option 2 and 3 are, you know, 1 and 3, because that's playing the current save, are not ideal because the majority of people who would want to see all the new stuff will not see it. Now, obviously with option 2 and starting over does seem like a daunting task. And I am not giving up on Medieval Dynasty. Please let me make this very clear. I am not. I love Medieval Dynasty, and I will probably continue playing it. But if I'm going to start, I'm probably going to end this season, this whole series. You know, I'm thinking about it like a sitcom series, and start anew. I'm not sure if I'm going to do 30-day or if I'll change a different date and time. I might play with that. Because one thing I will say about 30-day cycle, with the 30-day cycle, you do end up having a lot of days to kill. After around 10 days, and I say that very generously. Now, I haven't played the new quest yet, so that's something to be in mind. You generally run out of things to do after about 10 days. The remaining 15, 20 days that you have left in a 30-day season, you could definitely stockpile, which you'll see right here in our management. Look at the amount of wood that I have. The amount of food I have is insane, especially this early on. And you can gather all of that stuff. You can upgrade all of your houses. Like you'll see, all of my houses, with the exception of a few that I hadn't finished yet, which I'll come over here, pull out my torch because it is getting dark, are all upgraded with limestone. All of them. There's just these 2 houses. These are the 2 newest additions, and they have not been upgraded with limestone, even though, as you see, the Dob up there, I upgraded that. So we have all of these houses. Oh, Dob's done there, too. It's just limestone was my limiting factor, and I'm dirty. How am I dirty? I just been... Okay, whatever. So that's what you can do in between seasons. I did a lot of mining in order to get stone and limestone and upgrade materials in order to upgrade all of the village. So I'm thinking at this point, this will probably be the final episode for this series. And I will eventually, and I do say eventually because I don't think I'm going to start right away, a new 1.0 series. After I do some testing and whatnot. So I'm going to actually probably take a little bit of a break from Medieval Dynasty on our channel and focus on some other things that I've been planning on doing before returning with a new village in Medieval Dynasty. Thank you so much to all of you who have been watching, all the new friends who I've actually met over this game. Tom, you are awesome. Shout out to you, Tom. John Lee, you are fantastic as well. Satana, you guys are great. Thank you for always being active, always chatting with me, and for adding awesome stuff to our chats, awesome ideas for the village. You guys are great. Looking forward to continuing conversations with all of you on our YouTube channel. And we'll end it here. We'll be back with Medieval Dynasty sometime in the 1.0 release. Thank you for watching. You guys are awesome. Have a